Hello, friends. 889 days of war between Russia and Ukraine. In southern war zone on Kherson front, no significant changes, though Russians are trying to dislodge the Ukrainian bridgeheads wherever it is left, including Antonovsky bridgehead. On Zaporizhia front, Russians advanced northwest of Rabotyne and in north of it, almost 500 meters. Remivki salient, Russians army advance in eastern Eurozone area. Otherwise, no changes. In east on Marinka front, Russians offensive operations along the highway leading from Ugledar to Konstantinivka continues, and they have reached on the eastern outskirts of Konstantinivka. In southern Marinka, towards Pobeda direction. After a long time, Russians' offensive operations have gained in west of Pobeda almost a kilometer. In north of it, towards Krasnogorovka, Ukrainians claim to have their garrison in north and south in small areas. The Russians made gains almost 200 meters in the west of Krasnogorovka. Coming to Avdiivka front, Russians made gains on many fronts like 200 meters in Vesely and 300 meters southwest of Vesely. They also advanced 300 meters towards southeast of Ivanivka. Further gains are 300 meters between Vovichi and Zelani and 200 meters along the railway line of Zelani, 100 meters towards Slobozhanske and another 100 meters towards Kalinova. Toretsk front, Russian MOD claims to have liberated Leninskoye, that is Pivdennoye. It also advanced 100 meters in the eastern and southern part of New York and also 300 meters towards Toretsk. They expanded their control zone in Kiro and Artemo towards Dzerzhinsky. Bakhmut Chasiv, Russians are continuously advancing towards Kalinovka and on the west of canal between Kalinovka and Chasiv Yar. In Sivers'k sector, Russians took over southern part of Pivdennoye and advanced in the eastern outskirts. Coming to northeast, no significant changes in Liman, Kremina direction, and similar situation in Kupiansk-Swatovo sector, where Russians' offensive operation and Ukrainians' counter-offensive, but limited in number and in scale, continuing. North of Kharkov, Russians regained key hilltop in northeast of Lipsty and heavy fight continuing towards Glubokoi area and as well as in northern part of Volchansk. Interdiction missions continuing from both the sides. Russians attacked airfield in Dnipropetrovsk while Ukrainian attacked Kursk with missiles and used UAV for the airfield in northern Ossetia. Palestine Israel Middle East. In southern Gaza, in the eastern part of Khan Yunis, IDF announced successful completion of its operation and has started withdrawing its troops, where Palestinians and along with Hamas have again started coming back to occupy the vacated area. Northern Gaza, small-scale clashes in West Bank. Israeli security detained another 15 Palestinians, total number amounting to 9,870 since the war started, and Hezbollah continuing its bombing and attacking various parts of Israel. The important informations which is coming on this sector, that is Palestine Israel Middle East, is Hamas Chief Ismail Haniyeh has been killed in Tehran along with his one security. Also, Israelis hit southern Beirut and reportedly killed second in command in Hezbollah, Fawad Shukri. He was chief of staff, however, his assassination is still not confirmed. Hundreds of thousands of people gathered there in support of their leaders. From Russian-Ukrainian war, Russians have started using North Korean Bullseye 4 anti-tank missile system. This is disclosed by one of the Ukrainian drones. This is a self-propelled complex system which can hit targets much more than 10 km and is more lethal than what the Russians had so far, it seems. Argentinian President Milei has handed over Argentinian gold reserve. Amount is not known to UK imperialism, who had claimed before he was elected to be president that he will liberate Falkland. In the meantime, Venezuela has withdrawn diplomats from 7 countries who do not recognize Venezuelans' election. They are Argentina, Chile, Costa Rica, Peru, Panama, Uruguay, and Dominican Republic. Lot more news and informations, but you must read those who have ability to change the world. Thank you, friends. That's all for the day.